Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue, or let's check out Arcade Archives Darwin 4078 on Nintendo Switch. Okay, oh boy, it's G mode. Okay, let's see. 1986. Warning. You are playing this video game outside the country of Japan. Oh no, they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I don't even feel like I did anything wrong. I just wanted to play a game. Yeah, defaults here. Oh, the default difficulty is easy. Oh, that's interesting. Definitely not a North American territory. Difficulty would always be at like hard, steal your money difficulty. I don't think. Well, actually, maybe I have played this. And when I say that, I don't mean through other forms of emulation, just when it was originally released. Or maybe it was the sequel. Maybe it was 81 instead of 78. I'm not really sure. Guess we'll find out. Oh, look at all this stuff. Wow, that just immediately he's charging at you. Oh, I got hit, didn't I? Kinda got some catchy music, huh? I know, it almost looks like it's in the wrong aspect ratio. It seems kind of skinny. Oh no, this is how it is. Oh yeah, this is definitely how arcade games were in the 80s. It's just like really difficult right off the bat. Oh. Man, boy, that's really catchy music. Especially considering it's a Data East game. Generally, Data East games had very kind of forgettable muted music. Okay, let's try that again. I definitely see potential. I mean, it seems like there's some fun to be had here. Ugh. Oh god. I'm missing every power up. No. Boom. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely an unusual looking game. Yeah, and Data East was, at least back in the 80s, they really made some kind of bold choices in their art. I mean, if anything, Data East games really stood out. It also seems like they were the company that made, like, the most of these muted palette choices. You know, even like a Rotocop, which they made in the 90s, it definitely got like a darker tone than other games, you know, sitting beside them. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that's throwing me off is the aspect ratio looks wrong. I mean, all the circles are ovals, but it's because the game is actually drawn this way. Again, really odd choices. Not sure why they did it this way. It's kind of cool that you can shoot your missiles on the ground, and you know some of the surfaces actually poke the holes through them. It's kind of a neat effect. Yeah, right there, like right there. Actually, today is quite the shooter day. There's two other shooters that were released today. Although I won't cover one of them because it obviously looks like a shovelware game. And, you know, I'm okay with shovelware games. Not saying I'm against them. But sometimes they're just a little too blatantly shovelware-ish, you know? Don't worry, shovelware fans, I will still occasionally cover some of that weird shovelware. Oh god. Wow. I like the high score name too. Blossom Bees. want to do. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't mean I mean it looks stretched. Even games like Xevious or even Raiden recently. I mean they have like the correct look to them. Even without going into Tate mode. I don't know. Like I said, I have seen other Data East games like this where it's like if somebody tried to make like a PAL game fit into NTSC. Sometimes you can widen, flatten things. Again, it doesn't hurt the game at all. It just looks strange. It's definitely not the only Data East game to look like this too. Yeah, that makes sense that they would make him try to stand out. I mean, there are all sorts of weird arcade tricks. Back in the, especially back in the 80s, arcade cabinets were really, really interesting. Although really, it wasn't until like the 2000s where we started to get like the really ridiculous cabinets. I mean, I sort of thought like the 4-player cabinets that Konami made were interesting, and of course, you know, like the free screen cabinets from Taito. But yeah, it got like weirder and weirder. Oh, anyway, why don't we stop it there? This is Out of House. You've been watching Arcade Archives Darwin 4078 on Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I think it's okay. I don't know if this is like something that you would like really be totally invested in and want to play all the way through. Again, if you have some memories of this game, then you know you're getting the exact same experience that you did in the arcade, which is you know, both good and bad. I mean, as you can see, it's an incredibly busy game. This looks like a lot of stuff that's thrown at you. It's got really interesting art and some surprisingly good music, especially for its time. So I think it's worth checking out. I don't know if it's something that you're going to be playing a lot of, but it's definitely not a bad game. And you know, believe me, it's early in the day. I have plenty of bad games to play because today, for some reason, lots of stuff came out. Yeah, I think it's worth at least taking a look at. And if you like vertical shooters from this era, this is probably one of the better ones, really. Just because there's just so much going on, and it's so frantic. But yeah, you just gotta pay real close attention because the color schemes are weird. It has a very weird Data East look to it. But yeah, again, I don't know if I can recommend it to folks that are just getting into shmups, but if you like classic shmups, then this is still good stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.